Hello everyone, and welcome back to UFO Evidence, the channel where we dive deep into the most compelling and mysterious sightings from around the globe. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we're truly alone? Well, today we're not just looking at the sky. We're looking at what might have already landed here on Earth. We're talking about alleged alien ships right here on our planet. For decades, stories have circulated about unidentified submerged objects, or USOs. These are like UFOs, but they operate underwater. One of the most famous cases is the Shag Harbor incident in Nova Scotia, Canada, back in 1967. Multiple witnesses, including police officers, reported seeing a large object with flashing lights crash into the harbor. A search was launched, but nothing was ever officially found. No plane, no debris, nothing. All they found was a strange, yellowish foam on the water's surface. What could have been so large, fly, and then disappear into the depths of the ocean without a trace? The official explanation remains unidentified, leaving many to believe it was a craft not of this world, capable of both atmospheric and underwater travel. Then we move from the ocean to the frozen landscapes of Antarctica. This continent is one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth, making it a perfect spot to hide something big. In recent years, with the help of satellite imagery like Google Earth, people have been spotting some truly bizarre anomalies in the ice. We're seeing strange, symmetrical shapes that look anything but natural. Some images show what appears to be a disc-shaped object, partially buried in the snow. Could these be ancient crafts, frozen in time for thousands of years, only now being revealed as the ice melts? Skeptics argue they are just natural rock formations or tricks of light and shadow, a phenomenon known as pareidolia. But the sheer number and consistency of these sightings make you wonder, is it possible that an ancient alien civilization visited Earth long ago and left behind remnants of their technology in the most isolated place on the planet? Let's not forget the deserts. The vast, empty deserts of the American Southwest have been a hotspot for UFO activity for over 70 years, ever since the famous Roswell incident in 1947. While the official story has changed multiple times, from a weather balloon to a top-secret project, many insiders and whistleblowers have come forward over the years claiming it was, in fact, an extraterrestrial vehicle. They describe materials unlike anything known at the time, metals that could be crumpled up and then returned to their original shape without a crease. Are these just tall tales? Or is there a hidden history being kept from the public? The desert holds many secrets, and some believe it's not just a crash site, but a storage facility for recovered alien technology. Think about it. A dry, stable environment, perfect for preserving sensitive equipment, far away from prying eyes. Beyond crashes, there are stories of deliberate landings. One of the most well-documented cases is the Rendlesham Forest incident in the UK in 1980. This is often called Britain's Roswell. Over several nights, US Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge reported seeing a series of unexplained lights and the apparent landing of a triangular-shaped craft in the forest. The deputy base commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt, even made a live audio recording as he and his team investigated. They found indentations on the ground, damage to the trees, and radiation levels that were significantly higher than normal in the landing area. Holt later wrote an official memo detailing the event. This wasn't just a fleeting light in the sky, it was a physical encounter with a tangible object, witnessed by trained military observers. What did they see that night? The Ministry of Defense concluded it posed no threat to national security, but they never explained what it was. Let's also consider more recent developments. In 2017, the world was stunned when the Pentagon officially released 3 videos, now famously known as the Tic Tac, Gimbal, and Go Fast videos. These were recorded by US Navy fighter pilots and showed objects performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics. These weren't blurry, shaky videos from someone's backyard. These were captured by advanced military hardware and corroborated by multiple pilots and radar operators. The objects had no visible means of propulsion, no wings, no engines, no exhaust plumes, and they could accelerate and change direction at speeds that would be impossible for any known aircraft. David Fravor, one of the Top Gun pilots who witnessed the Tic Tac object, described it as moving erratically, like a ping-pong ball, before accelerating away at an incredible speed. The US government has since acknowledged these are unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. This official recognition has shifted the conversation from the fringes to the mainstream. We're no longer asking if they exist, but what they are. So, what could these objects be? Are they advanced drones from another country? That seems unlikely, given the technology has been reported for decades, and no nation has claimed ownership of such revolutionary craft. Could they be natural phenomena we don't yet understand? Perhaps, but that doesn't fully explain the metallic, structured appearance and intelligent control reported in so many cases. This leaves us with the extraordinary possibility that they are indeed crafts from somewhere else, operated by an intelligence far beyond our own. And if they're here, why? Are they just observing? Are they explorers, scientists, or something else entirely? The evidence for alien ships on Earth comes from all corners of the world and all walks of life, from everyday citizens to high-ranking military officials. We have physical traces, radar data, pilot testimonies, and even official government videos. While skeptics will always find ways to dismiss each piece of evidence individually, when you look at the entire puzzle, a fascinating picture begins to emerge. It's a picture that suggests we are not alone and that our planet has been a destination of interest for a very, very long time. The sheer variety of reported craft is also intriguing. We hear about silent black triangles gliding over cities, classic flying saucers hovering over fields, and even cigar-shaped motherships that are said to release smaller scout crafts. This diversity could imply that we are being visited by not just one, but multiple extraterrestrial civilizations, each with its own unique technology and agenda. Or perhaps it's one civilization with a whole fleet of different vehicles for different purposes, much like our own Air Force and Navy have various types of planes and ships. The implications are staggering. If these ships are real, it means everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe is about to change. It would revolutionize science, technology, philosophy, and religion. It could unite humanity as we realize we are all inhabitants of one small planet in a vast populated cosmos. Or it could create fear and conflict. The answer depends on the nature of our visitors, and more importantly, on our own reaction as a species. As we continue to explore our own planet and develop new technologies, from deep-sea drones to more advanced satellite systems, we may uncover more and more evidence that has been hidden right under our noses, or in our oceans, or beneath the ice. The search for truth is ongoing, and every new piece of information brings us one step closer to solving the greatest mystery of all time. What do you think? Are these stories just a collection of misidentifications and hoaxes, or are we looking at concrete evidence of alien visitation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to see more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to UFO Evidence. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep looking up.